How's it going on, guys? My name is John Gasm, and today I'm bringing you all a very special episode of Conspiracy Theories. This episode's special because it is the first time in history that Dragon Ball Z has ever been discussed on this channel. Over the past few years, you guys have insisted time and time again that I cover a Dragon Ball Z conspiracy theory, and I've always refused. But that was always because I could never find one special enough for you all to enjoy. That, and I've honestly never watched an episode of Dragon Ball Z in my life. That feels good to get off my chest. I've been hiding that from you guys since this all started. That might not be the smartest thing to announce at the beginning of a Dragon Ball Z video, especially because this is probably going to draw in a new type of audience and then you guys are all going to hate me right off the bat. But please do your best to not be upset with me. I've said in other videos before that I didn't have cable growing up, so I never got to watch all of those cool shows on Toonami and Cartoon Network. Do you all realize how left out I felt when I couldn't play Dragon Ball Z with the rest of the kids at recess? Trust me, no one is more upset about me not having seen Dragon Ball than me. I will give it a chance someday. I really don't think it's a bad show at all, and I wouldn't be covering this theory if I didn't know enough about the universe to discuss it. That being said, I may pronounce some of the characters' names wrong, so please don't ostracize me if I do. Just leave a preferably polite comment correcting me. It'd be really appreciated. We are going to discuss why, despite battling numerous times, Vegeta has never been able to defeat Goku. There's been a lot of speculation about this by dedicated Dragon Ball Z fans. I know because all three of my roommates are dedicated Dragon Ball Z fans. The most commonly accepted answer is that Goku is always fighting for more noble reasons, like protecting his family and friends. Defending the people he cares about has caused Goku to push himself past his limits time and time again. Not just against Vegeta, but against all enemies presumed to be more powerful than he is. Vegeta, on the other hand, is not really fighting for noble reasons. Most of the time, he's fighting for himself to prove a point, that he's not somebody to be messed with. Now, after reading far too much about the Dragon Ball Z universe, I personally deemed this to be an acceptable explanation as well. That being said, I think this conspiracy theory breaks it down in an even better way, almost like in a Deadliest Warrior type fashion, except before the series got shitty at the end and they pitted vampires against zombies. According to this theory, the reason that Vegeta will never beat Goku is because they're different types of fighters. Yes, it's that simple. But it's also not. You see, Goku has been training all of his life to be a duelist. A duelist duels, and a duel is usually a 1 versus 1 fight. Despite popular belief by today's youth, 1 versus 1 duels don't always have to take place on Rust. Goku was initially trained by Master Roshi, who was a duelist and tournament champion himself, with a goal to win tournaments. He received even more training later, but even that, Kami, King Kai, etc., see that right there is where I'm hoping I didn't pronounce the names wrong, was focused on dealing with one supremely powerful opponent, not a group of enemies. The only time Goku battled a real army was when he fought the Red Ribbon, who was really just a bunch of jerk-offs with AK-47s and cheap vehicles. They weren't very powerful enemies, and sure they had guns and there was a lot of them, but Goku is bulletproof, so what was even the point of using them? So, Goku has a lot of experience with 1 versus 1 type fights. Now, Vegeta, on the other hand, received training to be a soldier. He received training from King Vegeta and Nappa, who were both soldiers themselves, as well as Frieza, who was a conqueror. His early battles are against the armies of entire planets, which, don't get me wrong, is really impressive, but he fought as part of a group, and he fought like a soldier. He often uses Kai attacks like Continuous Energy Bullet, which would be devastating against a group of weaker enemies, but Goku doesn't even kind of fit that description. We have to give credit where credit is due. Vegeta is an excellent leader and he knows how to take charge of a group of soldiers. He also knows a thing or two about guerrilla warfare, which he displays against Frieza. He only attacks Frieza's soldiers when he has the advantage. He forces them to split their forces. That's probably enough examples, as I'm sure you guys know even more off the top of your head, but I'm trying to prove a point that Vegeta knows his shit when it comes to warfare. The thing is, a one-on-one duel with Goku isn't really comparable to warfare. It's like putting an MMA fighter against a Navy SEAL in a one-on-one fight, or a sprinter against a long-distance runner in a 100-meter dash. Vegeta is skilled, but his skills don't really translate well into duels with Goku. And that, you guys, is why Goku will always defeat Vegeta in duels. What do you think? Make sure you leave me your thoughts in the comment section down below. I want to see plenty of debate on this, and if you enjoyed the theory, hit that thumbs up button down there as well. Hit that share button if you know any other Dragon Ball Z fans who would get a kick out of this theory and would also love to debate. Hit that subscribe button down below if you want to be notified anytime I upload another episode of Conspiracy Theories. But more important than all that, you guys, just know I appreciate you stopping by and I hope to see you again in the future. Hope to see you soon. Blaze for life.